All right, guys, hello. And today we're gonna be doing some speaking. Yeah, I feel a little bit sick, and I'm not really in the mood for writing, formal writing, stuff like that. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of speaking, and I'm gonna test this site, and it has also a tool for that as well. Yeah, and let me quickly show you how it works. We need to check like speaking part one, speaking part two, and okay. First of all, you are all familiar, I believe. Yeah, I hope at this point that the speaking section has three parts. Yeah, part one, just easy questions about yourself. Part two, like they will ask you to tell a story, usually about your experience from the past. And part three are just like more academic essay like questions about abstract things, the most complicated part. Yeah. And so how we are gonna test this website? See here, I have a video of like a band 9 sample, basically. Yeah, made by Chris on his channel IELTS Advantage, which I recommend. Yeah, this channel is really good. He explains a lot of stuff there. He does it in general. Yeah, I'm more focused on like detailed stuff on my channel, but I mean, we complement each other very well. Yeah. What I did, basically, this is a full section and it's a band 9. Yeah.
From chasing your
I downloaded it. I made a transcript of this video. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna use this tool. Like, since this site only uses audio files, so you can't put the text here. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, like, this is the first question. Yeah, do you like holiday? Do you like to go on holiday in the mountains? We're putting it here. Definitely, blah blah blah. Yeah, and that's your answer. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, I'm gonna download an MP3. I'm gonna find this MP3 here in the download section. I did it I prepared for this video. I spent like 6 hours trying to to juggle different models, different AI models, and that's the simplest thing. Basically, yeah, that works. We take this video, we go here, we upload this file here. We're checking the speech, we're waiting, and basically that's how we know what our band is, what our score is. Yeah, and a little thing that is kind of funny, yeah, kind of very ironic, is that if you actually hear to this file, where is it? Yeah, downloads.
Definitely. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Definitely, it's one of my favorite things to do. Very robotic, yeah, very like the worst thing that this is like, if you talk like that on real test, and I know that many people do, because like you're stressed out, you're very nervous, you don't know what to say. If you talk like that, the examiner will not gonna like it. Yeah. But like, I mean, this tool thinks that pronunciation is perfect. It really likes it. One AI really enjoys like how another AI does it. That's not even AI, I would say. Yeah, that's just some like, it's a very old algorithm, I believe, and that's why this website is free. Yeah, like all other websites, they require a subscription. I'm not gonna really pay for them. Yeah. So we are not gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on those things, on those criteria. Yeah. And here we got task response, which doesn't exist in the IELTS test. Yeah, like this is the official rubric, the official like descriptors, band descriptors. Task achievement, there is no such thing as task achievement here. But I mean, yeah, basically it is something that is useful to consider. Yeah, that's why it's here, and I have nothing against it. Okay, so let me understand how it works. Or actual love in mountains specifically. Well, here she doesn't use any formal vocabulary, which is great, yeah, because like speaking section is a normal conversation between two people. We use everyday language there. Um, there are some very great words like handpick, greenery. Those numbers are like how well this word was pronounced. Yeah. What is the color? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. I mean, um, on the real test, whenever you're doing those answers, yeah, one of the hardest thing is to actually think of ideas, yeah? Like the examiner can throw at any point any question about anything at you. And you have to kind of process it instantly on the spot, which is quite difficult to do, yeah, let's face it. That is why I agree. Actually, I agree with this tool. Yeah, this is a very good answer for part one. Yeah, when you don't try too hard, when you don't use too sophisticated vocabulary, but this clearly proves that you're capable. You're a capable speaker. Yeah. Okay, let's try another one. Are there any hotels in the mountains in your country? This is, I know, guys. I know this is not the easiest thing to do, but like, I mean, that's how the site works. Like there is a record button, yeah, so usually like if you want to practice with it, like you just use your microphone, you just click on this button and you like talk into the microphone and it does. They have lodges. Himachal, this is some Indian mountain range, I believe. Hotels in the mountains, okay, they have lodges. They rent it out, yeah, great expression. On a vacation probably would be a slightly more accurate. The whole experience of everything. Well, I wouldn't say that she used, like, here we are trying to maximize our score here, yeah? And on real test, for a lot of people, that would be a really, really good answer, yeah? Especially given the fact that you have to instantly produce it. But we're trying to be to criticize it a little bit, yeah, whenever it's possible, and to again to try to max our chances here, yeah. So like first of all, she couldn't really think of any ideas, yeah. So they have lodges. I mean, the question itself is kind of very very doesn't really make any sense. Like, are there any hotels in the mountains in your country? So she kind of had to like figure it out on the go. Yeah, and she didn't like. It's clear here that she struggled. But still, for task response, and there is nothing wrong with and, but again, try not to overuse it. Yeah, like there are ways to replace hand, like also maybe another thing, yeah, as well at the end of the sentence. Whatever those, like, yeah, fluency and coherence, probably we gotta vary our vocabulary a little bit. Yeah, some more specific words could be thrown. Eat, not, yeah, not very have lodges. They rent them out. Yeah, not very clear what eat stands for. Well, okay. Let's probably, like, how are we gonna do that? Probably I'm just gonna try to improve the answer. Yeah, I will just talk from my own experience. Yeah, like, because that is that girl, like, her background's entirely different from mine. Yeah. And let me think what I can answer given my experience. And again, like, I'm not gonna do it, or maybe I will. Like, my goal is not to do it under real exam conditions. Yeah, my goal is to score score high here. Like, 3-4 sentences should be enough, yeah, for this section. Well, in Almaty, yeah, in Kazakhstan, there is a mountain resort, and there are quite there is quite a big number of hotels there, and they are situated on the mountain slope itself. Yeah, and like, the accommodation that you can get there is actually very, very expensive. Like, it's elitist accommodation. Yeah, because, like, you see the resort, you see people gliding from the top of the mountain, and it offers a beautiful landscape view. Okay. I have I have a suspicion that it didn't record anything. I was picking for a 46. Yeah, I didn't improve at all. Well, guys, I'm not gonna talk about pronunciation here on this website because, well, maybe I will try to use the best pronunciation I can ever think of, but I'm pretty sure that pronunciation is broken on this website because this is AI. Like, currently, AI has no real tools to assess your pronunciation. Yeah, like, currently all AI models, they try to like, whenever you say even nonsensical things, or whenever you mispronounce things, they try to round it up to the nearest word AI can actually understand. Yeah, so we should not worry about that too much. Maybe I'll try my best to use, like, my best pronunciation, and maybe that will help, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm much more worried about these things. Task response. Okay, I actually like that I didn't mess up here. Panoramic vista. Are you kidding me? Panoramic vista. We're not in Oxford. It's not an Oxford lecture. It's just a conversation. Like, well, that I don't agree with at all. Quite a big, quite a big number. Like that sounds that sounds very conversational to me. There is quite a big number of hotels there, first of all, yeah. These are situated on the mountain slope itself. Like, however, sounds very, very formal. Like, I usually recommend my students to avoid using however in their speaking. Okay, like, you know what? We'll try. We're testing the system. We'll see what how it reacts to however. Okay, like, what are your, what's the right term for that? Are people descending? Gliding down? Skiers? Okay, I should turn extended thinking off. They just ski down, glide down the slope. The slope, carve down, descend. Okay, people. On the bustling slope. How do you like that? They offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. Actually, there are quite a few hotels on the mountain slope in Almaty in Kazakhstan, and the accommodation that you can get there is actually quite expensive because it's best of the best elitist hotels there. They offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. And there are panoramic windows there, with a breathtaking scenery. Stop recording, yeah. Panoramic windows. The lengths are fine. They offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. Really? Lexical resource. The range could be broader. Okay, now it's not. Now you're just being irritating. You're starting to get at me. Top tier, like best of the best. There's nothing wrong with this word, guys. We're not writing a book. Okay, panoramic windows with a breathtaking. not sure about that. Overlooking, yeah, overlooking something. Panoramic windows. Facing, yeah, overlooking or facing the picturesque landscape. Okay, let me give it another try. Actually, there are quite a few hotels in Almaty, in Kazakhstan, and the accommodation you can find on the slope is very elitist. Prices are very expensive there. Prices, prices are very high there, and those hotels offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope with panoramic windows. Okay, give me an 8 and I'll be happy. I don't even need a band 9. Give me just an 8. The accommodation is very elitist. It would actually really help if I could just edit my answer right here. Okay, let me try to be just like 2 or maybe 3 sentences, but there will be precisely, but I'll stay precisely on point. Actually, there are quite a few mountain hotels in Almaty, in Kazakhstan. They are elitist, so the prices are very high there, and they offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. Okay. Actually,
Elitist.
elitist, yeah. Sorry, guys. Elitist.
Elitist.
Maybe don't start with the end. They offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. By adding more details, so you really want the third sentence. Okay, the third sentence would be, and also they offer panoramic windows. A wider range of cohesive devices. We will replace and here with also. Okay, exclusive. Actually, there are quite a few mountain there are quite a few apartments on offer that are situated in mountain slopes. They are exclusive, so the prices on them are very high. This accommodation offers a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. Additionally, they have panoramic windows. Actually, there are quite a few apartments situated on the mountain slope that are being available for tourists in Almaty, in Kazakhstan. this accommodation is really exclusive, so the prices on it are quite high. They offer a breathtaking view of a bustling slope. Additionally, they have panoramic windows. My pronunciation wasn't like, it's really hard to juggle vocabulary and not repeating words, and like maintaining your flow, and like also pronouncing these words correctly. Not sure about the word additionally, to be honest. You know what I noticed? I noticed that she used, like, this answer was like featured much fewer words. Don't worry, guys. We'll go over other questions. Yeah, but I just gotta get a hang of it, how the system works. Kind of tune in. No, it's still 7.5. It still doesn't like it, you see. Fluency and coherence. Again, lexical resource, it thinks that we need to use more high-level words here. Okay, I'm still suspicious. I'm still not sure whether this whole rating system is accurate. Okay, let's try another one. About trees. Do you like trees? Such a great question. A lot of people have to say so much about trees. I can picture a student on the test, when they hearing this question and starting to sweat, starting to their face starting to get red. Their mouth starting to tremble. I love trees. I love spending time around trees. History, oxygen. Sit, meditate. It's like the best feeling in the world. You feel very refreshed. Okay, very refreshed. Band 9. I thought it would score it much lower. Maybe this tool isn't that bad at all. Okay, like what could I say about what could I respond to that? Do you like trees, guys? Do you like trees? Post comments under this video on whether you like trees, what kind of trees maybe you like. Maybe you like aspens, or birches, or pussy willows. I do like trees. They help me to unwind, stress out after a busy day. Walking around, being in nature, being around nature, probably being surrounded by nature. Being around nature is the main source of relaxation. Now I'm starting to be suspicious of myself. I don't trust myself anymore. Well, nothing real. I thought that there was an expression, maybe some idiom, that like the best maybe means of relaxation. Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense at all. Well, yeah, actually, I do love trees. Being around then helps them stress out after a busy day. Walking in the forest. Okay, well, we'll just say walking in the forest. Well, actually, I do like trees. Walking in the forest is my favorite way of stressing out after a busy day. Being surrounded by nature helps me to replenish my energy. Well, that was a huge pause. Yeah, so I think that I'll get a very low score for fluency. Well, wasn't bad. It doesn't like my pronunciation at all.
Being.
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 Being. Being.
Being.
Being.
Helps. Helps.
Yeah, that's just slow pronunciation of that. It didn't spot that pause. Probably like the AI again doesn't really care about pauses here. Okay, let's try to make it perfect. Let's try to make a perfect answer. Well, actually, I do like trees. Walking in the forest, for me, is the best way to unwind after a busy day. Being around nature helps me to replenish my energy and And oh my God, guys. You just you see, yeah, how that. Oh, you see how demanding that is. It's just that is not easy at all to come up with things on spot. Yeah, it's like like under a lot of pressure. You know, I always say that whenever you're preparing for tests, you're not really improving your English. Yeah, because like, and a lot of people actually they think that they might. Okay, so now I will, you know, start doing a lot of speaking sections, IELTS speaking sections, or I'll start to write a lot of IELTS essays. And they think that this is something that will motivate them to learn the language. It's usually not the case. Yeah, because like when you're constantly thinking of, did I make a mistake here? Did I perform well here? What was my score? Maybe my pronunciation could be improved. Maybe like I could vary my vocabulary a little bit. That puts a lot of pressure on you, and really, like, pressure is our worst enemy in the language. Yeah, like when we're relaxed, when we're just you know, don't really give a damn, we are at our prime, really. Like we are the most fluent. Yeah, and that is just, you know, that is just a sport basically. Yeah, like you gotta concentrate, you gotta prep yourself up, yeah, to nail those things. Okay, you know what? I'll try to give a very emotional answer. You know what? I don't really care about trees. You know, like the worst part about the place where I live now, Kazakhstan, is that it doesn't really have nature. Yeah, so I don't get to see much, trees around me. When I lived in Moscow, I used to walk a lot in the forest, and then it was the best way for me to stress out after a busy day. But not anymore. That's just a very, very emotional and honest answer. If you guys asked me directly about that, I would probably just say you all that. Are you kidding me? Worst part? You don't like this shit? Unwind? Stress out? What's wrong about that? Well, this is just crazy. This is okay. You know what? This is a perfect answer. Yeah, like this is a perfect answer. Any person would give you, any normal person. Like if you asked well, a native speaker, if you ask them that question, and if they didn't have time to prepare, they would probably say something along the lines of what I said. And I just don't get it. Okay. Are there many trees around your hometown? Okay, that only took me like 2 minutes to do that. Yeah, so like pretty fine. Not slow at all. Are there many trees around your hometown? Well, basically, I by the way answered this question previously, but I didn't talk about my hometown. I talked about the place I live currently, like which is Kazakhstan. Uh, there are only benefits of planting. I mean, it protects you from so many things. There are trees around you. Guys, I'm confused. I really am. Well, I mean, okay. So basically, this score would be lower if pronunciation was if the score for pronunciation was lower, and if it heard like the real answer, it probably would give a lower pronunciation score. This is consistent, right? I mean, she didn't use much what is called like C1, C2 vocabulary. Well, okay, yeah, maybe. What could I say? Are there many trees around your hometown? To be honest, there aren't many trees and nature in general around my hometown. Because like I was born in a small town in Russia, and it's in the middle of a steppe, and like there are only bushes there, you know. So I'm actually a little bit sad about that. Yeah, because I always loved to walk in the forest, because that's for me is the best way to stress out. Damn it. It didn't recognize this word. A steppe, I said. Steppe.
Step.
On the Russian steppes? Really? Step? It's actually wow. I've never looked this word up. I've never looked up the pronunciation of this word. This is crazy, guys. Really? Step? Okay, that's why it confused it. Yeah. You see, it didn't. Will it actually pick up on that I misspelled this word? Yeah, task response. Like, at least my ideas were good. Like, good ideas per execution, but it didn't step. Okay, but that was the like she also got a low score for that. Well, okay, guys, let's get to the bottom of that. Let's talk. What time of year did you enjoy the most when you were a child? Yeah, like they really like asking you questions about weather. Hmm. Is that not it? Okay, where does it end? Did I? Yeah, probably. I would definitely.
Dream, very alive and very refreshed as well.
Are there many trees around the
Protects you from so many things, and it's so much better.
did you enjoy the most when you were a child?
It's an age I enjoyed the most.
Has the weather changed?
Yeah. Okay, my bad, guys. Let's talk about weather. Yeah, the usual grind. Here, check. And then, like, to wait around 10 seconds. It keeps giving her, well, it's basically, okay, we're not gonna trust this overall band score because, like, that is not, that is broken. Well, it also gave me a good score for my task response. Some hesitations and repetitions. Actually, I'm a little bit confused. You know what? Maybe it's not that. It's not that representative to review the speaking part corrector, speaking part 1. Yeah, because, like, you know, on the test, like, the first part usually takes the smallest amount of time. Yeah, it's the shortest, and like, during it, questions are scattered. They are throwing a wide range of topics on you, and it's really hard to keep to be consistent. Yeah, but, like, in the second part, in the third part, yeah, when you have to give long answers, long extended answers, you have to talk on a given topic, then probably like, maybe we should do that instead, you know.
Changed much in
Well, but that, I mean, that I agree with. Like, there was nothing special in this answer, but I mean, it doesn't have to be anything special. Yeah, like, maybe this answer was like a band 7. Yeah, maybe other answer she gave would be better. Who knows?
recent years?
I would say drastically yes. It's gotten hotter and humid, I think, because of global.
All right, guys. So, like, all in all, the blah blah blah. Again, yeah, like it keeps giving quite a low, like it's not a low score. Yeah, for a lot of people that is actually a very desirable score. Yeah, 7.0. A lot of people would go for that, but that's not what we in this video shoot for. Yeah, like we need to figure out a way how to maximize our score. I am confused here. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's quite easy to hit 8.0. Like, I mean, it's understandable how to hit 8.0 for task response, how to achieve a band 8 for grammatical range and accuracy. I'm not sure how to achieve a high score for that because, guys, like, imagine you are writing an essay, yeah? You have 40 minutes. Like, within those 40 minutes, you have time to think. You have time to rewrite. You have time to reorganize, to think of your ideas, yeah? Here, it has to be done instantly, and, I mean, no native speaker would achieve a band 7 here. I'm very sure, I'm quite sure about that. Well, I mean, if you try really hard, maybe, like, if you try to speak in a very literary language, using very descriptive language, maybe. But I mean, this is not a test for writers. This is not a test for script writers. This is not a test for academics. This is a test for ordinary people. Yeah, and like an ordinary person should score quite high. Okay, you know what? Let's try part 2 checker. Let's randomize the topic. You helped a stranger. Where and then this happened? Okay, like I have 1 minute, right, to think this through, to think this over. Okay, I think I'm ready. One time when I helped the stranger was when I was in Moscow, and I was just, you know, ascending from the subway. You know, on my way out of the subway, I met a woman, and she had asked another guy to help her. And as I could hear from the conversation, she didn't speak Russian, so they tried to speak English, and the guy's English was quite poor. Yeah, and like I could see him struggle. And I just I offered my help. Yeah, which made this guy really happy. Yeah, and I asked her what was the matter. She said that she wanted to top up her Metro card, yeah, but she couldn't figure out a way how to transfer money from her bank account to the Metro card. Yeah, so I showed her there was basically a vending machine, yeah, but this vending machine worked with like Metro card. This is how it works in Moscow, and everything was in Russian, of course. Yeah, like there wasn't an option to switch to English, so I did everything in Russian, and I asked her like questions, what she wanted to do, how much money she wanted to top up, and it turned out that she needed to buy a plan, like a monthly plan, when she pays a significant sum of money once, but buys an unlimited number of metro rides for the next month. Yeah, so like we sorted that out. At the end, it turned out that her foreign bank card didn't work, so I had to use mine. And I felt really good after that, because it was a great chance to practice my English and to help a person in need. So I believe that's it. I think that it will take more time than before. I don't know, guys, I really did my best. Like if it doesn't give me, like, I don't care at this point, I don't care about the pronunciation score, but it didn't give me, I don't know, a decent score, at least maybe 7.5. Fluency and coherence. Maybe it's because of mistakes. That probably, when I helped a stranger. Yeah, where is the task? Yeah, it should have been a stranger. And I was ascending from the subway. Sounds too like literal. What? Okay. Okay. I've got this. Oh my fucking god. Now I got this. Now I got this Migako up. And the sub. Yeah, just a bit technical. Coming up from the subway. Coming out of subway. I was on my way from subway. On my way out of the subway. Yeah. Oh, but then she had us another guy to help her. Speak Russian. Try to speak English. So they. Can I just? The stranger was when I was in Moscow, and I was just ascending from the subway. On my way out of the subway, I met a woman, and she had asked another guy to help her, and as I could hear from the conversation, I met a woman. Subway. I met a woman. And she had asked another guy to help her, and as I could hear from the conversation, she didn't speak Russian, so they tried to speak English, and the guy's English was quite poor, and like I could see, I'm very confused about all that, guys. I don't really know what to tell you. Okay, well, we'll try to we'll try to analyze this girl's task responses and part 2 responses and part 3 responses in our next videos, and again, we'll try to get to the bottom of that, because I'm very hesitant to recommend this website, speaking assessment utility. Yeah, maybe the writing the writing ass assessing tool works great. Yeah, the writing assessing, well, not great. There are some quirks about it as well, but like I can say that like there is a way at least how to use it, a way that it in which it can be helpful. Yeah, like it can help you improve. This I'm not sure how it can help you improve, because as of now, like, you know, I don't really care. Yeah, like whenever people say, or some tool says, okay, you made a mistake here, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, I know that I make mistakes, and that's why I'm looking up stuff. That's why I have ChatGPT always opened. Yeah, so like I'm all open, yeah, to correcting my mistakes. But like whenever you're trying and like the tool just keeps discouraging you from doing that, because basically that is just that is like, it is impossible to come up with such a like a varied vocabulary. It's impossible to not use fillers. It's impossible to come up with ideas on the spot. I don't know, maybe I am being a little bit emotional, and like it keeps giving me around 7.0, 7.5. Maybe if I'm very reserved, very calm, if I think every word through, maybe my score will improve, but I'm not sure. And all, like, most definitely, everything that is centered around pronunciation, rhythm, emphasis, stuff like that, this tool doesn't understand it. Yeah, like AI today is mostly a text-based tool. Yeah, you give a text, it gives you text back, and that's why it works so well with the writing section. Yeah, like with the speaking part, probably it looks at all those repetitions. Yeah, like for example this. Yeah, that part in the transcript, it's in the recording, it's quite clear that I said they didn't speak Russian, so they try to speak English. Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say I, but the tool probably thought that I just made a mistake here. I don't know. We'll give it another try. Yeah, and if it keeps giving me like 7.0, 7.5, we'll just move on. Guys, a little update. I tried uploading to this website part 2 from this video. Yeah. And like, if you listen to this girl, she's really, really good. Like, the way she does that is like very, very smoothly, without like pauses, without hesitations, without fillers, without like I do constantly. And it's just, she used just so much great vocabulary. And this tool, like I didn't use a transcriber for that. I just recorded her original audio and I gave it to this tool, and it gave her 7.0 for the pronunciation, which is bullshit. Because like, even though, yeah, she's from India, she has a mild Indian accent, but that's like, they're not testing your accent and how American or how British you sound. They're testing how well how well understood your pronunciation is. Yeah, and like her pronunciation was clearly very, very good. And Chris talks about that at the end of the video. Yeah, like again, for fluency and coherence, it gave. It said like about something about repetition and what it considers repetition, stuff like and, that, when. Like, I mean, we talk like that. We can't omit those words. Could be more tightly organized. The structure follows the prompt, but could be more tightly organized. I mean, she like her narrative was so dense. Like, in every sentence, she said so many great things, or so many great facts and ideas, that this, again, is bullshit. Structuring your points more concisely. Also, lexical resource. There is room for more varied and precise language. I mean, come on. I learned inspiration. You can make it big. To be passionate about, blah, blah, blah. Achieve the greatest thing, surpass, highest level, like, no, maybe that is not very idiomatic, surpass levels of insecurities, but I mean, insecurities at least, like a lot of great vocabulary, chasing your dreams, achieving your goals. It's definitely not a band 7. And the feedback he gives here, instead of make it big, which is a great idiom, it recommends us to say achieve significant success, attain widespread. Guys, attain widespread recognition. If you use this phrase in a real conversation with real people, they will look at you like you're crazy. It's not a formal essay. It's a like the number one thing you gotta understand about speaking part. It uses like normal vocabulary. It's like you need to say stuff people say in like real life. Use just everyday English. Again, so like that pretty much so like to sum it up, all of it is bullshit. Yeah, like this website is not reliable for that. And I went to another website. I found this one, which is called Gethoven, and basically like when you say speaking assessment, yeah, this is one of the first websites you will see, and it actually gave 8.5 out of 9. Yeah, so this tool looks promising. Like, yeah, inaccuracies. Yeah, idiomatic language. Yeah, maybe like if we are being picky, like the only thing we can the only critique we can give her is that yes, sometimes she uses like sometimes her vocabulary doesn't sound very natural. Yeah, like to surpass high levels of anxiety or something she said, which is true. Yeah, so we are gonna try this tool in our next session. Yeah, and we're gonna see how that works out. Now really, now for real, thanks for watching, and enjoy me shaming myself here. Yeah, struggling, suffering, I'm all for that. Yeah, and just see you guys.